There's a call for the government to be more open about cyber threats. It comes from the RAF officer that used to be the top MOD man in the Office of Cybersecurity. He was speaking at a meeting of some of the world's leading cyber warfare experts in central London. Will Inglis was there. What did he mean, Will?
Well, as you say, Air Commodore Graham Wright was speaking to a room full of expertise on cyber warfare at this special event in central London. He told these leading experts in their field that he felt that governments should be a little more open about cyber attacks, so that instead of leaving defence and the next step to the spooks at places like GCHQ, there can be some outside help.
The key thing is, in terms of policy, getting right is better information sharing, both across between the divides between government and the private sector, and ensuring that the private sector is informing each other better. We need to do better in terms of anonymising data so that we can actually understand, if not necessarily the detail of something, but the scale of a problem.
And are private companies actively involved in cyber defence?
Oh, very much so. I mean, private companies are, if anything, much more at risk of cyber attack than governments are, largely for profit reasons, perhaps for hacktivism, as we've seen recently in sympathy with the WikiLeaks saga. And as a result, there are umpteen companies involved in some kind of internet security. I mean, the real doomsday scenario is hackers breaking into some kind of electricity company and perhaps shutting down the supply. As I say, so that means that there's a lot of security involved in stopping attacks. There are also, though, private companies engaged in conducting cyber attacks, taking over people's computers on behalf of governments. They're known as white hats.
Agencies, governmental agencies, army, secret services, in order to, as I told you, to monitor suspect, national issues, security issues.
Now, getting the private sector more involved in cybersecurity is a government goal. It's something they're very keen on, simply because of the vast amount of expertise there is in the UK's own version of Silicon Valley. Although what companies like Hacking Team do for a living is just so secret that you or I, Kate, would never even know they were involved.
No, at least you never tell us anyway. Will, thank you very much.